Okay, today we'll be looking at if statement in it's also known as conditional statement. So we're using if statement, if function in Excel to solve all these problems, to categorize or classify these customers' ages, all these customer ages. We have age 19 down to 61. So if you have more than that, then we are going to categorize them. If it is less than or equal to 30, it's going to be youth. If it is less than or equal to 60, it's going to be adults. If it is greater than 60, it's going to be aged. So, and that's what we are going to be doing now. So without wasting much of our time, so let's just get to work. Equals to if. Now, if this cell is less than equal to 30, then we say it is what? Youth. Okay? If this same guy is less than or equal to 60, okay, adults, yes, thank you. Otherwise, it is what? Aged. Now, hello? Now, one thing about if statement is this: the number of if statements you have determines the number of brackets you have to close. Don't worry, we are still going to do some other ones. I'm going to show us some other ones that we have more than 2 if statements, 3, 4, 5 statements. So I'm going to practicalize it this evening. So I'm going to show us so that we see how it works. Here, for instance, we have how many if statements? Just 2 if statements. So we are going to have just 2 closing brackets. So how do you know if the bracket you are closing it's appropriate? So now, if you check when I first close this first bracket, you notice that the color of the second bracket and the bracket I just closed now, they are the same. It's reddish in color. Then if I should close the next one, before it went down, it's a little bit bold. Then before it went off. So let me now click OK. You can see this guy 19 is youth. So let's see. Can we all see it? So if the guy is 19, so it's youth, 49 adults, 47 adults, 35 adults, 29 youth, 29 youth, 61 aged. So let me just increase it. I have some more stuff here. Okay. So let me just increase this one and call this one 70. You can see 85. Can we say 100? So if I change this guy to let's say 24, can we see it? Hello?
Yes, you can see it, but I still need to take it one more time.
Please. Okay. Let me take it another way. Let me set an example. If it's cloudy, that means there's opportunity that it's going to rain. Okay? If it is sunny, no rain, right? So yes. let's use these 2 comparison. Let's use them in our if statement. Equals to if this guy sorry. If this guy equals to cloudy, that means it's going to rain. Okay? Otherwise, no rain. Can we see it? Because this guy is cloudy, then there will be rain. So if it is sunny, that means no rain. Here we only have two options. This one is very straightforward. You have two options. If it is weekday, then you go to work. If it's on weekend, for those that don't work on weekends, you stay back at home to rest. Hello? Hello?
Yes.
Good. Now, we have our customers' ages right here, from 19 down to 85. Because I think I read them so that we can see how this if statement works. So let me remove this guy and take it again. So if this guy is less than or equal to 30, it is what? From our chart, it is youth.
Youth.
Good. So then the next one is if this guy again is less than or equal to 60, it is adult.
Adult.
I can as well say if this guy is greater than 60, it is aged. But the reason I did not include or use the third if statement is because that's the last one. But it's not going to cause any harm if I use it. Okay? Now we have 3 if statements. That means we're going to include. Okay.
Sorry, when I did it the first time you did this, I didn't include the third one. And for 61, I got false.
How do you mean? You got false for 61?
False, yeah, yes. Every other thing came out youth, adult, but at 61, it showed me false.
That means you did not include the option. You did not include the option for the one that is greater than 60.
Yeah, but you didn't include it the first time.
I did not include it, but what I did was this. What I did was this. I only did this. This is what I did. It's the same thing.
Okay.
And that's what I was trying to explain.
Okay.
Since it's the last one, we may decide not to include the third if statement.
Okay.
You get it? But if it's going to be confusing, kind of, you can include it. No crime if you include it. There's no crime if you include it. But it's just going to make your this stuff longer. So now we have 3 if statements. So that means we're going to close your bracket 3 times. If you have 20 if statements, that means you are going to close your bracket how many times? 20 times. So that means we're going to have, yes, you are going to close your bracket 20 times. You have 20 closing brackets. So this one, we have 3 opening brackets. So we are closing them 3 times. 1, and when you are closing them, take note of the color. Though the color may look faint a bit, but when you first close the first one, the last one is the one you are closing. When you close the next one, the one next to it. When you close the next one, the one next to it. And you notice one thing, when you are closing it, the 2 of them that you are closing, it's going to be a little bit bold. before it went dim again, and color will be the same. If you look at it closely, when I close this one, look at it. The two of them, they were a bit bold, then they went faint a bit, but their color are the same. They have the same color. Then followed by the next one, they have the same color. Followed by the next one. Then you hit your enter. Then with the help of your Philandoo, you have this. I hate the one that didn't include it's saying youth. Probably saying it as yeah, it's less than 30 anyway. So that's any question about that? Okay, if you still don't get it, we are still going to make use of that. Don't worry. We are making use of that here. Now, the second example is this. We have some students here. Devin, Brennan, Kay, Fields, Greg, Dickin, like that. We have some students here. And they've taken some courses. They've taken some courses in math, English, physics, chemistry, biology, further maths, and economics. Now, I'm going to show us some functions. There are some functions in Excel that can help you to generate random numbers. They can help you to generate random numbers. We have two of them, depending on the kind of numbers you want to generate. We have rand. Rand generates random numbers from between 0 and 1. Rand, let me write it out for us. This is rand. This rand, it's a function in Excel. Can we say it? It's a function in Excel. So it generates random numbers for us between 0 and 1. Then we have another one, rand between. This guy generates numbers. This one generates a whole number, depending on where we ask it to start. You have a starting point, then we have the end point. So I'm going to show us. So let me start with the rand. And this is how you are going to how to use the rand. Equals to rand. You can see it, rand. Then you close the bracket. You can see it. Then if you drag it down, bring it down, you can see it's going to be giving you it's going to generate random number for you between 0 and 1. If you check all this number, none of them is more than 1. It's 1. Look at it, 0.990. So it's going to be between 0 and 1. That's the rand. That's what the rand function does. So
when you typed rand, what did you do to get those figures? I missed that, sorry.
So what I did was I just did equals to rand, okay. Then open and close bracket. It's a function. Then you click enter. Then you can now drag it using your Philandoo. Okay. You can drag it. You can see it. So that's just what I did. Okay, good. So now I want to use rand between. So rand between. We want to use rand between. Please look at it closely. Equals to rand between. Now, if you look at it, we have bottom, you have top. The bottom is the starting point, while the top is the end point. Bottom is the starting point. So let's assume that I want to generate numbers between 0 and 10. 0 is the bottom number, then 10 is the top. That's the end point. So look at it. Every number that is going to generate will be between 0 and 10. You can see we have 10. It cannot be more than 10. We have 9, we have 10, we have 8, 3, 0, 6. So those are the numbers. Did you get it? Hello? Hello?
Yes.
Okay, beautiful. So now we use this run between to generate values for these guys. Okay, we are going to use the run between to generate values, and this is what we are going to do, equals to round between. So I'm picking my number from 35 to 100. So I will just drag it down using my fill undo, drag it down using my fill undo. So I'll use a paste special, because if I do not do that, this stuff, each time I refresh this page, if you notice that each time I click this page, click my sheet, the number keeps changing. So I don't want it to change. So I'm copying it and I'm using my paste special, just the values. So I've done that. So these guys, they won't change again. If you notice, there's nothing like function in there again. Okay, good. Now, you said?
What you did with that paste, I didn't get it.
Paste special.
Yeah.
Okay, you're a newbie to paste special, right? So let me go back. I've copied it like this. So what paste special does is this. I'm trying to like pick just the value alone. I don't want it to reflect the function or the formula or the format. So the paste special is Control-Alt-V. Control-Alt-V. That's the paste special. Then I select values. I select values, just values. That's all I want. I don't want the function. I don't want the formula. So, and that's what I did. So if you check, you can see that there's nothing like function anymore. Abi?
All right.
Beautiful. So let's just use this. So we are using these numbers. We assume that these are scores in all these courses. These are their scores in all these courses, right? And we have the grades. So let me just bring this grade down. Let me bring this grade down. Drag it down. Let me see. Oh, we have stuff there. So let me just bring it down a bit. Okay, let me just copy it and bring it down so that we have it by this side while we are working so that we can see it. This is what we are using. If the person scores between 0 and 39, we are like failed. 40 to 44, let's call it, let me change it to pass. Let's call this one fair. Let's call this guy good. Okay, now, the person scores between 0 and 39, failed. If the person scored between 40 and 44, passed. 45 to 49, fair. 50 to 59, good. 60 to 69, very good. And 70 to 100, distinction. Okay, beautiful. Now, let's go. We are still using our if statement. We are using our if statement because if, let me take it up a bit. If this guy is less than 40, then the person what? Failed. if is less than 45 past, if less than 50, fair, right? If less than 60, I think I'm right. Good. If
less than 70, very good.
less than 70,
You said
Very good.
okay. Now, anything greater than
I
that,
thought
that
you
means the
said
next
50
thing
to
is,
50.
hold on, I'll explain. So the next is I can use the next if C26 and all that, but I may not need to do that. I will just do any other thing aside from that is distinction. Okay, so how many if statement do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 5 opening brackets. Then we are going to have 5 closing brackets. If you have more than that, we are going to have the same number of opening bracket that we have is the same number of closing brackets that we are going to have. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Then look at it. So if you check this value, this person, what does this person have? 87 in maths, and 87 falls where? Between 70 and 100. That's this thing. So let me use
Sorry,
my
please, can you
Philander.
show the formula again? Let's see.
Here's the formula.
Okay.
Are we good?
Yes,
Any
sir.
question? Okay. So let me just expand this a bit. Okay. So I will just use my Philander, my autofill. How is this guy changing?
I can't see anything again. Oh.
Can you all see my screen? Can you all see my screen, please?
Yes, I can see your screen.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you cannot see my screen, that means it's your network. So any question with okay, let's just check the grade
Okay, I want to.
against each other. Let's just check the grade. Devin Abbott, hold on. Devin Abbott had 87 in maths. That's distinction. He had 36 in English. That's failed. 57 in physics. That's good. 95 in chemistry, distinction. 91 in biology, that's distinction. 80 in further math, distinction. 100 in economics, distinction. Okay, I'm listening, I'm with you.
Okay, now from this your if statement formula,
Okay.
I can see that you didn't link this equation to the values there.
I'm with you. I'm listening.
So what I'm asking is that from what you did,
yes, sir,
I can see that you did not link this solution to the data. You didn't link them up.
I did. Look at it. Just look at it. When I double click, can you see it?
Okay.
If I didn't link it, it won't pick those values.
Yeah, so that's my concern now.
Yeah, I did.
You link them, man.
Yeah. So let me check the second one. Look at it. The third one, can you see? The thing about this stuff is this. You don't have to do it for just one cell.
Mhm.
And you know, like I told us at the beginning of this class, that Excel is built on cell referencing.
Mhm.
And by default, Excel makes use of relative cell referencing. So whatever you do for just one cell, once you use your fill and do or autofill across the remaining cells, it duplicates the function of the first cell on every other cell. Explanation.
It's clear. Can you just once more place the cursor on the cell? Let's see. Let me see.
Like this.
Okay. Okay. C C26. Okay. C2 is fine. It's fine.
Okay. Any other? Welcome, sir. Any other question, please? Does anybody have any question based on this? Before I move on.
Hello.
Okay.
Sorry, not really a question, it's a concern. I don't know.
Okay.
Your picture is showing on the presentation on the slide. Is
Okay.
it's supposed to be like that? And it's
No,
covering some of the
it's not there. We are not making use of that other side.
so but when you do the full, you see, so it's covering. So if you can
those ones are just example.
I know, but if you can just take the picture out of the presentation, that's what I'm saying.
Okay. Is it okay like this?
No, it's still showing.
Still showing.
Is it all right like this?
It's covering the cell reference address.
It's not getting there. It's not there.
No,
we are making use of this area. It's not affecting it.
But the cell referencing address is no longer displayed right now.
Which one of them is not displaying?
You know when you click on exactly. Okay.
Are you good like this?
All right, it's okay.
Okay, thank you. Any other question, please? Or you don't like seeing my face? So that when you see me on the road, you can identify me.
Your face is showing twice. It's already showing on the contacts as a presenter, and it's still
okay.
showing.
Okay. Don't worry. I'll do something about it. The if statement, it's all right? We are good with it.
I'm okay.
Beautiful. Any other person? Hello.
I'm with you.
Can I go on?
Yes, you can.
Beautiful. Yeah, talking. Others are not
Hello?
talking now. Hello, yes.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, okay. I think I got something mixed up. I had to redo mine. But
Okay.
now there's that thing you did, like Alt Command, is it Alt Command Cell Command V to make sure that the stuff does not change?
Control Alt V. So on Mac is going to be Command Alt V.
Yeah, mine is not working. I don't know, maybe it's because I did it before.
Okay, don't worry. If
It
it's not
before,
working,
I think my stuff, maybe my fill handle messed it up or something.
Okay, that's from your system. But this is what you can do. This is what you can do. Once you copy a cell in Excel, you see the paste. You can see this paste.
Yeah.
So see this drop down arrow.
Yeah.
So just click it. So all these options are paste special.
Okay.
So paste values paste functions, paste link, paste other options, picture and
paste.
other. So,
Okay.
so you pick whichever one.
Paste values, I guess.
Okay. Yes, yes, yes.
All right, cool.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks.
Any other person?
Wait, my stuff is still changing though.
It's changing.
Yes.
You didn't copy the value alone. You copy and paste on it.
Okay.
Yeah, copy and paste on it. And,
You copy
and the thing is, copy and paste on it.
before clicking paste value.
No. After you used your function, ran between function. After you use run between functions to generate all these numbers.
Yes.
Okay. So you now highlight all of them.
Yes.
You highlight all of them. You copy them. When you copy, then you now paste ordinary values on it.
Okay.
Did you get it?
All right.
So the way I highlight it now, you just copy and paste on it. That means you overwrite the functions.
Okay.
With ordinary values.
All right.
Beautiful. Yes. Any other person?
I don't need to click paste value anymore. We've already done it, right?
You are still going to click it since you are copying and pasting ordinary values. That means you want to overwrite the functions.
All right, cool.
So all you are picking is just the values. You don't need the function. You don't need the formula.
Man, I think I've messed this up.
Just take it one step at a time.
I select all of them.
Okay.
I copy.
Okay.
And I paste.
Okay. No. When you hold on. When you paste, you are copying the same thing and you are pasting the same thing. You are copying with the function. You are copying with the function that you use to generate it. So it will keep each time you click your sheet. That means you are refreshing it. So it will keep rolling. It will keep changing.
Okay.
You get it? Okay, don't worry. Let me give you another. But if I show you this, it may affect some other stuff you are doing when you are using autofill. That means you have to be going there to be changing it. Okay.
Alternatively, okay. Can I suggest something?
Okay, sir.
Alternatively, you can copy them, right click, you will see paste special, the second icon there.
Yeah. I think that one too works. Yes. When you see paste special, yes. Thank you.
Copy it, right click, then you see the second option is paste special.
So something like this, when you copy like this,
yes,
and you right click, you can see space special. You see paste
second
special.
one.
You can see. So use this.
Yes, use that one.
Thank you. So I can move on, right?
Wait, I want to ask something.
Okay.
Are we supposed to have the same value as yours?
No. You don't. You are not supposed to have the same value.
Because I know
you can't have the same value.
Values.
No, you can't have the same value.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, thank you. So can I move on, please?
I think you can move on. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. So now I want to tell us something. There are three. There are three most important things.
Zulu, sorry for taking you back. There's something I wanted to ask before. On the last one where you did not put the value for that distinction, would
this one?
That's the last one, the distinction.
Okay, I did not put the if statement.
Yes. Will you automatically detect it as this thing less than 100? Or
yes. Yes, if you like, you can include the last if statement. But automatically it's going to see, since it's the last option that we have,
Okay.
it's going to see it automatically.
Okay. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Can I move on? Yeah, beautiful. Now, the next thing I want to show us is okay, we have some other functions. Let me just show us. Let me pick them from the archive. I wrote them out. We have a and operator. Then we have not operator. We have is statement. So I'll be picking them one by one. So we are going to deal with all of this. Then, if time permits us, we'll deal with other statistics, basic statistics functions that I have here. So let me just pick the and or not, the three of them. So let me just move down a bit. The and, the or, the not. Now, let's assume that we have 45, 61, 34, 43. Okay. Now, we want to use and statement. We say equals to this guy. Definitely, we know that this guy is less than this guy. So it's going to give us true, right? If you now say this guy is greater than this guy, we are just trying to compare. We are trying to compare, and it will tell us false, right? Good. Now, the next one. So we can now compare these two values. We can compare this and this by
You
saying
picked
equals.
true. You didn't pick 61.
You said?
You picked true. You didn't pick 61. For
I
the
did.
phone, how you got your
I
false?
did. Look at it. I did. Can you see it?
Okay, how about the false one?
The false, I pick it too. Oh, sorry, I didn't see that.
That's it. That's it.
Oh, okay, sorry. So I was supposed to pick this.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for that. Okay, now we want to check, want to combine the two of them together. And in this context, like in statistics, and it's like multiplication. Y or is like addition, and is like multiplication, and or is like addition. So if you say and this, comma this, is going to be false. That is 0, 1, 0 represents false, 1 represents true. So 0 multiplied by 1, it will be 0. So the only time you will have your output in AND function to be true is when the two conditions are true. When the two conditions are true. And how do I mean? Let's say, let me take this guy out and say, we know quite all right that this guy says 45 is less than 61, which is true. Then we can now say equals to this guy is greater than 45, which is true. So if you want to use your AND, you just say this guy, comma, this guy. Then it will give you what? It's going to give you true. So the only time you have true as your output when you are using AND function in Excel is when the two conditions are true. Okay, let me change this guy to this is greater than this guy is false. And let's say this guy is less than this guy. Okay, and this guy is greater than this guy. No?
Can you equals to?
You can see.
Not less than.
It is. 45 is less than. Oh, how come it's giving me this? Hold on. Yeah. 61 is not less than 45. 61 is greater than 45. Quite all right. So, but I'm now saying 61 is less than 45. I'm telling me no, that's false. So when you combine the two of them, it's going to be what? It's going to be false because the two conditions are false. But when you have it as true, when the two conditions are true, when the two conditions are true, when the two conditions are true, then you have the output as true for and. Okay? But in the case of or function, all functions will only be false when the two conditions are false. So let me show us. This guy is less than this guy, which is true. Okay? Then this guy is less than this guy, which is false. So if we combine the two, it's going to give us true. You can see it. It will always pick true once one is false and one is true. When they are true, it will pick true. But once the two of them are false, that's the only condition that all function will give you false. Any question? Hello?
Explanation. The last explanation.
Okay.
Not these
Now,
two.
okay, let me explain or in layman language. In a layman language, there's no one that wants to buy anything. If you want to buy something, let's assume in a supermarket, you see the same thing or the same products, with different prices. You always pick the one that suits your pocket. Let's assume that you want to buy Milo. You see the same Milo 900 grams for 500 naira. You see the another one. The same thing, not that one is about to expire tomorrow. Same thing. Nobody, the one of 1,000 naira against the one of 500 naira. Same Milo from the same Nestle. Nobody will go for the one that is higher. So that's the condition this guy is making use of. You won't see true and pick false. Always pick true once it is true or false. But in a situation whereby the two of them are false, then that's when you're going to have the output to be false.
Huh?
Hello? Hello?
We're here.
Okay. Can I go on? Are we good with that?
I think we can.
Okay, beautiful. Now, the not function will always negate the original value. The not function will always negate the original value. how do I mean? The not function will always give you the opposite of the value you key in. If it's true for not, then the output will be false. If you key in false, then the output will be what? The output will be true. Let's look at it. For instance, let's use this one equals not, then we supply true. It's giving us false. Not giving us true. So not will always give us the opposite of what we key in. If you key in false, it will give you true. If you key in true, then it's going to give you false. Okay? Are we good? Hello?
We are not to.
Okay. What's the issue? What's the question?
Wouldn't know. I'm having network problem here, so it's on and off, on and off. If I join here, next time it will off, and I don't.
Okay.
I don't know.
Maybe what you do is probably you go through the video. Okay.
Please, can
It's all recorded. It's all recorded.
Yes.
Please, can you take back this not again?
The not will always give you the opposite of what you key in. Like this guy. You want to key in true. Okay? Equals not true. Right? Then it's giving us the opposite value. That means the not will negate the original value that you key in. So let's try this. It's giving us true. Did you get it?
Yes, sir.
Beautiful. Any other question, please?
Hello.
Hello.
I'm sorry to take you back. I'm sorry to take you back. Please, can you just click on that function of the rand between? Please, just click on it. Let me.
Okay, rand between.
Yeah.
Oh, I've moved past there, but let me just show you. Equals rand between. Then you have your bottom, that is the starting point. Then the top, that's the end point. So I use 35 as the starting point and 100 as the end point. Then you click enter. So you can generate your values. So all the numbers it's going to generate will be between 35 and 100. Is it all right? Beautiful. Thank you. Mr. Etim.
I'm here.
Okay, what was the issue?
Hello.
Hello, I'm hearing you.
I don't know what to say, because my network is giving me tough time here. I cannot even play.
Okay, you don't know where you stopped. You don't know where you okay, you know what you're going to do for me? After the class, I will send the link, check the video. If you have any issue, you can chat me up. Okay? Because I won't want to take everybody back to where I started from, to the beginning of the class. Okay. Thank you, sir. All right, good. So let me check another function.
Sorry, on your sheet, I'm seeing data cleansing. I don't know.
Data cleaning. Data cleaning. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, we talked about it. We are not there yet.
Okay.
We talked about it. So the next one is statements. Let me just write it out. Let me copy it out and drop it here. Now we have some functions in Excel. You want to check whether the cell is blank. You want to check whether the content of that cell is number. You want to check whether the content of that cell is text. You want to check whether it contains formula. You want to check whether it's even or odd number. So you can use all these statements to check. So how do we do that? Let me do it here. Let me start by saying is blank. You check this. Definitely we know that this guy is not blank. You can see it's telling us false. That means the cell is not blank. So let me pick the one that is blank. You can see it's telling us it's true. Okay, that is blank, right? So let me check its number. Its number. That is, we want to check whether what we have inside that cell, it's a number. Okay, so it's telling us it's true. That means what this cell contains is a number. So let me change it and check and use this. You can see it's telling me it's false. Definitely it is. It is because it's not a number. We have a text. So the next one is you want to check if it's a text. So that's how you use all this to check. Is text, is formula, is even, is odd, is error. So it's going to be returning true or false as the response, because you're asking Excel a question, yes or no. Is it blank? Yes. Is it blank? No. Or that means if it is blank, it will tell you false. If it is not, no, if it is blank, it will tell you true. If it is not, if it's not blank, it will tell you false. So, and that's how the guy will respond. Okay, let me use is even. Equals is even. Let me check this. Whether it's even, you can see it say false because it's not. So let me change it to 46. You can see changes true. I've changed the content of the cell from 43 to 46. So 46 is an even number. And likewise, you can do is odd. If it's an odd number, then it's going to tell you if it's an odd number or if it's an even number. Any question?
Please let me see that it's blank again. The formula.
Which one?
Mine was giving me 0.
Which one?
It's blank.
Can you say it?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, so let's move on to the next one.
Sorry, I have a question.
Okay.
So what circumstances are we going to use these formulas?
Depending on what you are doing. Don't worry, by the time we get there, I will start to show you.
Okay.
One of the data sets we are going to use. Okay, I will try and get us one of my old data sets that I use for a particular project or something sometimes ago. It has lots of issues. So I'm going to show, I'm going to probably will use it as a practice in class.
Okay.
Before our capstone projects on Excel, so that we have an idea of what we need to do as a data analyst before we start to analyze our data.
Okay.
Okay, good.
Thank you.
You're welcome, sir. Okay. Basic statistics. I think we've worked with average, we've worked with mean, We work with max, mean, max, average, then the sample size is just the count. Count is the sample size. So what we are left with is median and mode. Median and mode. Gratefully, we work with a round and round between. We work with a count if, sum ifs, average ifs. Okay, we didn't do average if, but it's still the same thing. It's the same way. So let me just introduce us to median and mode. Okay, let me take us back a bit to these scores. To this course. Now, I'm giving us this as an assignment: scores and grades. Scores and grades. So this is what you're going to do for me. If the person scores between, let me just do it like this. If the person scores this, I will do it here. Let me do it here. Just do F. This, do this. E, do this. D, C, B, and A. So this is what we are going to use as grade for this, for all these scores, using our if statement to fill it. Did you get that? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I'm giving us this as an exercise, just practice. So you use this. It's between 0 and 39, you grade it F. Between 40 and 44, you grade it E. Between 45 and 49, you grade it D. 50 and 59, A. 60, 69, B. 200, A. That's what you are going to use to fill all of this. Okay. Now, I'm like, I want to introduce us to median and mode. Median and mode. So let's just equals to median. Now, if you look at it, median takes some arguments depending on what and what you have. Okay, so I will pick all of this. I will use this as an example. Okay, to check the one that is at the middle, and that's median, the one at the middle. So the guy will pick it up for us. So if we check, it's saying 55 is the one at the middle. And how do we find median? How do we find median in statistics? You have to rearrange your data first. You rearrange your data first from the lowest to the highest, from the smallest to the greatest. Okay, then you now count to pick the middle, the one at the middle, to bring it to bring it out. And that's what the guy has done for us without any stress. You don't have to sort, you don't have to rearrange, you don't have to do anything. Just use median function. Then it's going to pick the one at the middle for you. Okay? So
Can you
the
run
next
it again?
Okay, let me just do it again.
Thanks.
The function is median. Okay, and we have this our table. This is what we're working with. Median, close the bracket, boom. Gives you your answer. So we want to talk about the mode.
You selected the whole table.
Yes, the all scores, all the scores.
Okay, by clicking C, right? By just clicking C.
I click it like this, then I highlight it down.
Okay.
Good. So the next one is the mode. Can somebody give us, oh, sorry, I click mode, okay, good. The mode is what? The one that appears most from the list. the one that appears most. So I'm still going to select this, and let's see the one that appears most. Oh, it's 55 too. So let's check. 1, 2. 55 appears twice. What about other numbers? Okay, I think we have 55 twice. That means 55 appears.
49 to appear twice.
I have 79 too.
Are you sure? Let me see.
79 twice.
79 twice.
Okay, I'm coming. Let me see. 79. 79. Okay. So why did the guy pick 55? Let me see. 1, 2. Okay. 55 appeared twice. 79 appeared twice.
49 twice.
49 twice. Okay. Hold on. Let me see.
Probably add it up and divide it by the number of occurrence. Frequency.
Probably. Let's see. Let me see. 49. 49. Okay. So let's look at something. We have 49. We have 49. We have 55. We have
79.
Okay. They all appear twice. So let me just see. Let me see. We have this. No. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure it's this. I'm coming. Let me look at it.
Well, you okay.
Hold on. Let me just look at it. So why is it picking 55 and not okay? Let me see something again. Let me do the average and let's see. Okay, beautiful. So as this guy's giving us 25. So let's look at it together. 55 twice, 79 twice, and 49 twice. Right? What will have happened? Okay, let's assume we have 55 twice, that's 110. 49 twice, that's 98, I think. Yeah, that's 98. Then 79 twice, that's 158. Trying to see if it's like this. No, it's not. It's not.
Divide it by 6.
Okay, let me do it by 6. Okay, that's true. Because there are 6.
So it gives 61.
It's 61. I don't know why this guy is giving us 55. Honestly, I don't.
Can we add another 49
Well,
to
I think you
one of the numbers?
Okay,
49?
let's
49.
Okay,
Can we add another 49?
Let me add
and
another
see?
49 and see whether it's going to pick it. Okay. Hold on. Let me cancel out. Delete this guy. Something is this. Oh, did I do anything wrong? Let me check my options. No. It's okay. Why is this saying means formula means adjacent cells? Okay, we didn't use the other one. That's the only thing that we are supposed to use. Okay, let's now do it like this. Mode. Let's use this guy. See. You can see it will pick the one with the highest number. So if you check this guy now, it's supposed to change too. The median is supposed to change now too. It's still 59. It's still 55 at the middle.
Yeah, but Deolu,
It's still
so what
55 at the
happens
middle.
if your data set has what we have right now?
I didn't get you.
So I said, so what happens in a situation whereby your data has the way we have 255, 249?
Okay.
What's the solution?
The thing is this. The function sees more than you do. Do you get it?
No.
The function sees, how to put it down. What we are doing, just few data like this. That's why we're able to like, okay, let's just count. Let's just do this. As a data analyst, we'll be dealing with very large data sets. Very large data sets. So you won't even have time to be saying, I want to count. You want to count hundreds of thousands of rows or 500,000 of rows. You won't even, no luxury of such time. You get. So the function will see everything, and it will be the one to, if your function, if you are using the right function. You said? Hello? Hello?
I can hear you. I said, so is that like a true test?
True test?
Yeah.
True test in what sense? In what context?
So we have 5,000 sets of data. We have 5,000 pieces of data. And we're asking this guy to look for the mode. And I'm just saying probability in that same 5,000 data you still have whatever that occur multiple times together. Okay. Yes, we can't physically go there and count it ourselves because the data is much. And the function just pick the one you feel is cool. But does that give true account of the data?
Yes, definitely. So let's look at maybe this data. I'm not sure if let's look at this unit price. You can see all of them.
Understand? So what I'm saying is from that 5,000 data that you have. Okay. Let's say something occurs 100 times, like let's say like an item or 5 items occur 100 times, and the mode only picks out one. So what I'm saying is that really true. Even though you and I cannot physically count out all these things because the volume is too much. Function picks out one. So what I'm saying is that really a true test?
Yes.
But there are 5 other guys that have the same numbers of occurrence.
The guy will decide for you.
The guy will decide for you.
Yeah, I know what you're trying to do. Okay, thank you. So let me just check.
Let's move on.
Okay, good, thanks. Then we have standard deviation and variance. Standard deviation.
So what is our conclusion on this? Is it that we are trusting the function more than the human ability, or what? Because we've been able to see from here now that there's an error. Okay.
You don't have a choice than to trust the function.
Okay.
It's an application. It sees more than we do. Okay. You understand? It sees more than we do. So
okay. So the application is
then
seeing
there are some how do I put it now? There are some, don't worry. When we get there, we see it. I will show us some other areas, probably in the course of our classes, that can help us to dig deeper than this. They are merely what we can see. Okay. All right. So we have variance. We have standard deviation. Like we all know, standard deviation is the square root of variance for some of us that did the basic statistics. So, and the formula for finding variance is x minus mean divided by the frequency all squared. That's variance. Then when you want to find the standard deviation, you will find the square root of variance. So without through that rigor, what you just do is just say variance. We have VAR. This is our variance. VAR, variance. So we want to get the variance of this guy. Very easy. So you want to get the standard deviation, you just do STD. Standard deviation, STDF. Now, if you look at this guy, you can, let's just find the square root of this guy. Because do we have anything like square roots? Okay, yes, this is square root. You can see. You can see that it's the same thing. Hello?
Sorry.
Okay.
Function for variance is
Your network.
it VAR or what?
It's VAR.
Sorry, I was asking the function for is it VAR? There are VA stuff there.
VAR. VAR. That's variance. VAR. Then your standard deviation, STDEV. STDEE. That's standard deviation. Yeah.
Cool.
We have some other function that has to do with standard deviation. We have some for normal. You can see this is for population. This is for sample. This is for, you know, we have lots of them, but the one you are making use of, we are making use of STDEV. That's standard deviation. Sorry. Take pro code, please.
Thank you.
And take time to rest. Okay, the next one is okay, probably we should do percentile. Let's do percentile. Percentile and probably this rank. Time is going. Okay. Let me just quickly run through percentile with us, and we still do data cleaning today. Okay, so percentile is equals to percentile. So it's asking us for the array. So array is like the whole of this. Okay. Then the K is what percentile are you looking at? What percentile? Let's say 25%. So that's 0.25. 0.25. So 49 is the 25th percentile of the whole of this. Then we can have 75th too. This is our array, comma 0.75, that's 75th, and 77, it's that's 75% of, hello?
Sorry, what's different between percentile and percentage?
Percentage, it's this is they use this term in statistics. 25 is still the same thing, 25% of the whole of this. You get 75% of this, but they call it 25th percentile. So 75 percentile is the same thing. Yes, like yes. It's just a term. It's just a terminology. Yes.
Oh, all right.
Please, what is your K?
The K is the percentile you are looking for. The percentage. Let me call it percentage. This one, we are looking for 25%. And that's
Okay.
0.25.
Yeah,
The
okay.
second one is 75%. That's 0.75.
Okay.
Okay, good. Can we all give me like 30 minutes? Let me rush through tackling.
30 minutes. It's 10 o'clock.
Or is 30 minutes too much? Okay, let's call it a day. Can we call it a day? Let's call it a day. Okay.
Let's call it a day. We
Yes,
are going to
let's
office
call it a
tomorrow.
day because
Oh,
tomorrow
that's-
is one day.
Okay. I think let me just stop recording.
I thought I